Hi, I'm going to show you how to add a link to Schoology. So when you open up lms.lauc.net, you go to courses, you click on the grade level you want to add the link to. You always go to add materials, and you're going to add file/link/external tool. So for me, I want to add a link. So if I add a file, I can add any kind of file, but it's usually going to come up as a picture. So if I click file, for example, I can attach a file from my desktop or from my device. So I can pick any kind of file I want, a PDF, a picture, anything. So I'm going to add this picture of long A houses. I press open and it's here. It says I have to align it, individually assign it, publish it to students, or copy to courses. You could do any of these three. For now, I just want to leave it as a file, and I'm going to add it. It's going to end up down here in my general my main classroom. Now, if I wanted it to be specifically in my ELA folder, I could either open my ELA folder and add the materials there, or I can go back, and if I made a mistake and I'm like, I don't want it here, I want it there, I can drag it and I can pull it up to my indicated folder. I hover it over ELA, and see, now I can drop it in here in my ELA folder. That's to clean up. Now let's say you want to add a link. Let's say you want to add iExcel. So I'm going to go to iExcel, for example, and that's the link I want. So I'm going to copy that URL. I'm going to add link, and this is, all right, enter the URL link. I copy and I paste it. I put a title. This is my iExcel link. I can align it, again, and individually assign it, display it in Schoology, or display it in a new window outside of Schoology, which is what I recommend, because if you leave this ABC button in color, it's going to display it inside of Schoology. And remember, Schoology is not a good host for iExcel. It will not let the kids see the problems. So I unclick it and I put display in a new window, and it's going to open up as another tab on their device. Again, publish it or unpublish it to students, copy to courses. If you want to copy to a 3rd or 4th grade, for example, and then you click add. Now, again, it's going to be in my main page because I did not open a folder to put it in. So it's going to see all the way down here. I can drag it. I can click, drag, and put it wherever I want. Let's say I want it up here. I want it to be the first thing. All right, so now do you see this little chain? That means it's a link. That means if the kids click on it, it's going to open up the link. And see how it opened up in the new page? Now the kids won't have to open it inside of Schoology, and it won't get lost in there. That's why unclicking that ABC button is very important. And if you want to add an external tool, that you can go to external tool. I don't have one, but for example, if you do want to add a Nearpod, you can go down to Nearpod, title your Nearpod, put the URL to your Nearpod that you created, and so on, and press submit, and it'll open inside of Schoology. It'll open up the Nearpod inside of Schoology. I don't have that, so I'm not going to do that. So that's how you can add links to your Schoology. Always go to add materials, add a link, put the URL, put the title, unclick this button, display in a new window, and then add it. That's all you have to do. Thank you.